You ever watch any sports growing up, Stro?
Um, Watch any? I'm sure I did, but I wasn't like heavily involved, like into one particular sport.
Yeah,
I collected baseball cards. I collected football cards. It was kind of a popular thing when I was a kid. That was about it.
I still collect baseball cards now. I'm a huge baseball fan. Every now and then, if the season's good, I'll watch a little basketball. Basketball gets exciting, and then obviously everyone likes hockey. I'm not a football fan though.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not so much. College football, if anything.
Yeah, well,
That's about it.
today
Sports.
we're talking about sports today. Did you play any sports when you were younger?
Pretty much soccer.
Really, soccer? I
Yeah.
played a lot of baseball when I was a
T-ball.
kid.
Yeah, I did t-ball like when I was like 5 or 6 for 1 year, but I found kicking things was much more entertaining, so I got into soccer.
Yeah, I
Did a
always
little bit of football my freshman year. That's it.
Yeah, I never really enjoyed football, but I do enjoy soccer. I
Yeah.
enjoy soccer because of the energy that the people give out at their games, which is really cool. I always get super excited when
Hmm.
when seeing them. So it's actually pretty cool. I played Little League for a long time, going into like right before high school. I was playing for a bunch of different leagues. I pitched, I played outfield, and that was really it.
Okay.
Like those are the two positions that I played. I miss it, man. And I threw one bad pitch and I messed up my shoulder, and then that was that.
Hmm.
But I do miss it.
Yeah, I can't throw a ball for shit anymore.
I love baseball. But it's actually because I didn't do everything
I would
baseball
like to
today.
go see a game, a real game. I would love to go see a real game.
No, we'll come over to New York. I'll take you to a
Even
Yankees game.
Yeah, man, that's a game. I was gonna say I'll go see a Detroit Tigers game. No, I don't want to see someone lose. I want to see someone win.
Well, this year you may not see the Yankees win. I'm just saying, but
Well, there's more of a probability than the Tigers.
that's true.
More positive outcome.
I know a guy who only likes the Detroit Tigers because of tigers.
Yeah.
What's with
I
the
just like them
tiger?
because of
What is with
Detroit.
tigers over there? Is that like the state animal or something?
I think it was really big in the '60s and '70s, like them kind of animals, and I don't know why Detroit decided that a tiger of all things.
Because isn't
You know,
there
like
isn't the
Pistons.
football team like
Pistons makes more sense.
isn't the
Lions.
football team the same thing too? Like isn't it the Bengals?
Lions. Yeah. No, it's the Lions. Detroit Lions.
Oh, Detroit Lions. I forgot where you see, this is why I don't know
Yeah.
anything about football. So
Uh, Bengals is Cincinnati. Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah,
That sounds
it is.
right.
It is
That sounds
Cincinnati. It is
Wow. I
Cincinnati.
know more than I thought I did.
Yes, I know. I know less than I thought I did.
The more you don't know.
Yeah. So we got this is gonna be pretty exciting. You want to kick it off? You want to go right into it?
Yeah, we can go into it, or we can do a little quick news on
What
some AI stuff real quick.
What do you got?
Don't matter. There was something that I sent you, and it's basically about the AI programs, or two AIs were impersonating two philosophers and having discussions with each other. And I won't go into the actual page of it, but
Yeah.
they were actually having fluid conversations, these AIs, and not every dialogue might have made sense at the time, but they kind of circle back in a discussion where everything they were saying made sense. The argument kind of thing with that, the scare factor, is they could be having discussions that the actual philosophers never would have agreed to have had. It might have went against their philosophy or something like that. But I just thought it was really interesting that now they got philosophers in the mix, live philosophers too, not dead ones. It was, I can at least drop the names. It was what's his full name? It was Werner Herzog, which he's a director, a German director, and a Slovenian philosopher, Slavoj Žižek.
Very interesting.
Yeah, there's so much AI stuff out there. That's an everyday thing now.
Yeah, and Werner Herzog is also in The Mandalorian. He's the guy that says, "I want to see
That's right.
the baby."
That's right. He was the first villain in that, so to speak. He's
Yeah.
done a lot of stuff. He was in Rick and Morty, Pickle Rick episode, I believe. He's done some stuff.
Yeah,
He did.
he's
in
actually like
Mandalorian.
he's super influential in post-war West German cinema too.
Yep. World War II stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Very-
my AI news. Did you have any?
I do not. I mean, it's been so crazy for me this week. I didn't see really much that was going on. Just more music that's been going out there. It's been really good, actually. We're gonna have to cover an episode on that.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Yep. Well, let's see. Let's go into sports. I wanted to create. So we know the controversy of the deflated footballs, right?
Mm-hmm. And magnets, if they have magnets in those.
What if
I've heard that.
What if we made a football that doesn't have air inside of it that was used for the NFL? I mean, I know that these exist.
Yeah.
You know, these do exist. You know, in different forms, like for street play and
Mhm.
you know, street football and stuff like that. But this ball
Oh,
would be specifically for use for the NFL. Lets the air go through. You know, they make it so that, you know, they use science to make sure that the ball still throws like a regular football, still the same weight, but no one would ever have to worry about the ball deflating anymore.
I almost wonder with it having the whole structure that it has, if it'd be like one of those Nerf whistlers too. That would be awesome. Seeing ball going down 50 yards.
Oh,
in
like
an
a
NFL
like the
game,
whistle.
and you
Yep.
hear it. Yeah, like a bomb coming. That would
Yeah,
be
you
awesome.
hear it like a missile, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Caught by Adam. Yeah.
I actually really like that idea, to be honest with you.
Cool.
Nerf should make it. What you got for this one?
Oh, I forget there's a term for that. This is Jedi games. So me and old Chat GPT had a very good dialogue this week because I'm not into sports like I used to be. So I kind of was like, let's just invent some good old made up games.
Yeah.
So I went with Jedi games, and I had kind of a pretty good description of it. Did I not make that one? I did not make that
You
one.
did. You did.
Well-
It's in the. If you go into the Clean Sanchez Mid-Journey section, it's there.
Clean Sanchez mid-journey section. I don't see the Clean Sanchez part, but anyways, I can basically tell you it would be basically anything you could think of that Jedis would be doing, practice their skills and techniques and their spirituality. They would be floating rocks, running across obstacles, jumping across them, lightsaber duels.
Yeah.
I kind of think they have something like this maybe out in California, maybe at Comic-Cons now. They're starting to do that a little bit, basically just with saber fighting.
Sorry.
But this picture is kind of depicting like a team of Jedis. This is a team event, and I don't know, maybe they're probing for mines in a sense.
Okay. Or maybe it's something like
That's what the green things could be.
Yeah, maybe like they're pillars to stay still, and they have to move something from under the sheets or something or another. I actually got this wrong. I did not know that this was the Jedi.
Where they have
way,
to
so
make
my
contact
apologies.
with it, and
Yeah. Okay, so this
oh, it's okay. It's all right.
So this next one that I did, I wanted to. It is Pride Month, So I want to do something really, really cool, and I want to do pride party at the soccer field. And I don't think that enough sports demonstrate that I
Mm-hmm.
know of. When it comes to this month, everyone's always like, oh, the corporate, they're always changing their things when this happens. Like, no, but that it's the fun of it to show support, and
Yep.
I think it would be cool to have just like a huge pride party over at a soccer field. I mean, we have a soccer field over by me, Red Bull Stadium. It actually kind of like the way that this stadium looks in this field kind of has like the same style with the overhead thing. I'm not too familiar with soccer
Uh-huh.
stadiums, so I don't know how they. You know what I mean? I don't know how they're built.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I think this depiction is really
Um,
cool. Everyone is happy. Everyone is celebrating. Everyone's got their shirts on. Their demonstrations of their pride. It talks to you. It just talks to you.
be crazy if you could get a whole stadium. They would probably furnish this when you go to the stadium. Some kind of cloth or something that you can wear, or not wear, but have. So like each section would be in color coordination with a rainbow. That would be pretty
Ooh,
cool. And as you
yeah.
look across the crowd and a wave goes on, it'd be like a wavy fucking
Like the wave of the
rainbow and stuff.
rainbow. That's
There you go.
that's clever, Strobridge. That is clever. Are you listening, stadiums? Are you listening?
They should do that. It could be a little flag that you just, have in front of you, or a light, a cheap
Yeah,
flashlight of some sort. You could do that at
that's
night
true.
too. I didn't think about that.
It would be cool with the little lasers. What in the world is this, Strobridge?
Mm-hmm. I don't know either. Go next picture. Oh no. So I was trying to do something with drones because they're here to stay now. Like, well, can we make them less lethal? Sure, we can. Let's make them a sport. So came up with drone dash. And
Drone dash.
drone dash. Yeah. This is more, this ain't the dash part of it. This is more of a different part where
Like the
you're
basing?
testing your calibrations and see the tower in the back that would have like weights on it that you would pick up, and you have to put them in the middle in a specific amount of time.
Yeah.
And these pads around the outer pads could be landing sites too. You have to land on a certain amount in a certain amount of time.
And is that like center point, like a
But
calibration point?
that could be the center part, yeah, where you calibrate. God, now I'm getting ideas in my head. Like, what if they integrated like a Zumba interface in there?
Like when I look at this, I'm thinking like,
This
so
would
you
be
said,
an outdoor course, of course.
so it would be like drone dash. So maybe it would be like some type of like
Mhm.
obstacle course for like drone racing. And like,
Yeah, I have it.
or maybe you go through like a series of challenges, right? Like Ninja Warrior, but with drones. And the final
Yes,
challenge,
yes,
yeah, like the final
yes,
challenge would have to be like
yes.
you fighting other drones to land in the center of that marker there.
What if you could integrate both those? Like, you have to go through an obstacle course with your drone at the same time, or it goes, ahead and scout stuff, and
Yeah.
then you go forward, but you have to keep going with it. I have a pretty good description I fed to GPT on this. It would
Well,
be a
let's
small,
hear it.
lightweight drone.
Don't be shy.
Okay. Well, I don't know. My ideas sometimes. It would be a small, lightweight drone equipped with cameras and sensors. The obstacle course would be various obstacles such as hoops, tunnels, ramps, and gates. Remote controls. Each player has a remote control to maneuver their drone. Rules. I actually have rules. Objective. The objective is to complete the obstacle course in the shortest amount of time while successfully navigating the obstacles. Start and finish. The race starts from a designated point and ends when the player's drone crosses the line. Obstacle completion. Players must navigate their drones through all the obstacles in a correct sequence. Penalties. Players receive time penalties for touching or knocking down any obstacles. This is kind of reminding me of Machine Wars or Bot Wars they used to have on TV too.
Oh yeah, Robot Wars. Yeah,
I kind of get that. Robot Wars. Thank you. Precision and control. Piloting the drone with precision and accuracy is crucial for successfully maneuvering the obstacles: speed versus accuracy. Players must find a balance between speed and accuracy. And it gets, yeah, it's pretty vivid, but I like how that turned out.
I really like how this. I mean, when it's really cool because like you have, drones are a really cool technology that we have right now, and people have come up with really great ideas to play around with them, like races. Drone dash game sounds like something I would actually love to be a part of one day.
Mm-hmm. It can be indoor and outdoor. This,
Yeah, I like it. I really
outdoor.
I really think it could work. I think
For
it could work.
For those stores that have like RC places you can go race your RC cars with, this would be a good extension of that.
That too.
Make some.
There's a market for everything,
RC stores.
folks. There's a market for everything.
There is. It's got to brainstorm out loud.
Yep. I
like
wanted to create a football stadium, RGB style. Yeah, you're probably asking, but you like baseball. Why didn't you do a baseball stadium? Well, I wanted to do a football stadium.
It's been done.
Now, I love the way baseball stadiums are they're very intricately made, and they have to make their stadiums around the size of their fields, because different fields are different sizes. With a football stadium or a football field, it's usually about the same size in a circular oval shape, as you see here. But I wanted to do a stadium that, just like our PCs and our headphones, I wanted to add RGB into it. I just wanted to add make a RGB stadium. It looks like there's a parade going on down there. If you look at the photo closely, there's like a, the stands are kind of filled. Yeah, stands are kind of filled, not so much, but,
Now, this reminds me, I think it was the soccer games over in like Saudi Arabia or somewhere over there. It's not Saudi Arabia. It's one of them kind of countries. They have a stadium that lit up like that. Maybe it was the Olympics?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's not an uncommon thing for them to light up like this. LEDs have become super popular. Even the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I don't know if you've seen it. It's beautiful. It lights up. But I really want to see more of like a cooler, like, I want to see a stadium that looks like a big PC,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got for the next one. Talk to me about this, Strobridge. What is this?
This is Bubble Bobble. No, not really. This is so we were talking about soccer. We both played soccer a little bit as kids. I wanted to kind of make soccer.
You did. I didn't.
Oh, okay. You didn't play none?
No, I played. Huh? No, I played baseball. I was on baseball.
Okay. I thought you played a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted to incorporate for all those soccer moms out there that are worried about their kids getting hurt nowadays. Well, I got a remedy for you. It's called bubble ball soccer, and you can put on bubble suits, large inflatable suits that cover the player's upper body. Because it would be kind of funny seeing them trying to run around in a ball, trying to kick a ball.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this actually exists.
I think it kind of does.
Yeah, I mean, either way, this is fun.
Mm-hmm. This would have been fun in a.
I would get so sick. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh God!
I would sick.
Nobody drink before the game and then play this. I'll get like a bunch of adults and drink a bunch of tropical drinks and go play this game.
Yeah,
you'll probably get sick in
now is bumping into each other allowed since we got the bubble balls?
I think it's inevitable.
I
believe contact is encouraged, if not just
contact is encouraged. Okay.
It's pretty much the same idea it's just soccer, but with 4 balls.
Have you ever used?
You are the ball kicking the ball.
Have you ever used any of those things before?
No, I would like to go into one because I've seen people use them on like lakes and stuff. That would be cool to go like on Lake Michigan with that sucker.
People are
like
using
a full-size
bubble balls on lakes.
Yeah, size ones. They're sealed, of course. I think wasn't there like even a Jackass episode or a movie
Yeah,
The
I
skit in
believe
the
so.
movie where they did that.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. Actually, yeah, with the fat suit.
Yeah, the
Or am I
fat
thinking of
suit.
The Office? I may be mixing
Oh,
things up here. I don't know.
I haven't seen enough of The Office. I have to watch more of those. But
Yeah.
yep, that would be bubble ball soccer.
Bubble ball
That's our
soccer.
safest sport.
The
That's the
safer
safest
sport.
sport we have today, folks.
Ah, so I
Yeah.
always see a bunch of turmoil when it comes to sports. People are always fighting each other. People are always disagreeing. People are always cheating. And this is more like a
No,
This is what
no.
I'm about to say is more like kind of like dystopian kind of. But if like
Hmm.
we created like the United Federation of Sports, this would be the flag for it.
The New World Order of Sports.
The New World Order of Sports. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. That's
like how it turned out.
that's the real name. The public name is the United Federation of Sports.
FS, I like it.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's got different styles of it. It represents different styles of different cultures of other flags, which I think is cool because when you put them all together, when you get all together, you know, one cohesive unit is harder to beat than one person, maybe two. And if we were to find a way to make sports correct, where people could figure out the issues with gender in sports. You know what I mean? Like I think that there is a room for everybody
It's
to
good
make.
sportsmanship all around.
You know, what I'm trying to say is that I think
Acceptance.
that they can make that they could do sports and
Mhm.
they can get it right. They could mix
Oh, yeah.
it up. They could make it correct, and not have to worry
There's
about
been moments where they have too.
yeah
They,
because
there's
yeah, I'm starting to get a little too political here. I'm not trying to go there, but like but yeah, my big whole thing is that there are ways to bring sports together and have men and women play together, different genders play in teams, different sports for different styles. I mean, look, we're coming to an era where there are a mass multitude of sports that are being accepted like in society
more.
and through paperwork, through government. We're talking about like esports. Okay, esports is not part of the Olympics
Okay.
through the Nintendo
That's
Wii,
true.
right? You know, it's part of the
Yep.
Olympics, and you know, people are there's always something. There's always some kind of controversy. There's not a lot of protection. There's not a
Yeah.
lot. There's not a lot of equal pay in the sports industry, and
no, there isn't.
yeah, you know, so you know, the Federation of Sports is the answer. You know, we're talking about healthcare.
see.
We're talking about health.
Leveling the playing field.
Yeah,
Leveling the
healthcare,
playing field.
making sure no one's cheating. Or if, like, for example, when everyone, you know how like all these UFC fighters are always taking like PEDs, performance enhancement stuff and things like that. I can't remember the term I'm looking for.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah, performance enhancing drugs, right? If
Yeah.
all these UFC fighters are using the same performance enhancers and you know, and it's under like whatever FDA law or whatever, and it's been checked,
Mhm.
why can't they use it? If all these baseball players are using sticky stuff, why can't they all
and it's
use
been
it? You know what I
agreed
mean? Yeah, you know, if there
Yeah.
are if there
Like
there's
a mark of the trade. A mark
yeah,
of the trade.
there are so many different levels in this that like they could make things work, and it's like a lot of these sports organizations don't want to make it work, and you know, sports brings people together.
Yep.
That's my rant.
Love it. Need a rant every now and then. It's good. Choose your human.
Choose your human. All right,
That's right.
and your final one we got here is
All right. Power pedal. So this would probably be on ESPN. I almost remember watching water sports of some sort when we go out to dinner. They had it on the TVs at the bar or something.
power
It
paddling.
would be boats. power paddling. So it'd be like it'd have to be a little bigger than your normal kayak because it would fit 2 people in it. And it would have a small mounted motor, and one person would navigate that or operate that, and the other one would steer. And you'd have to go through obstacles, kind of like the drone idea, but you're going through the water, so it's not as an easy obstacle course. But you would have some obstacles, of course, some checkpoints. Maybe you could even do a capture the flag in a sense, because you'd have to probably portage across certain parts.
So is the boat motorized, or you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It has like a small, what do you want to call those little outer? Now, like in Thailand, when I see these guys that got these little merchant boats, they got these huge, long metal frame or tubes, and they got this little propeller on it, but these suckers go like 50 miles an hour when they put them in the water. So it wouldn't take much. Little motors in these things would make you go pretty good. Kind of want to build one or find something like that, because I got a kayak that would be cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could build one.
Probably. Why not? YouTube's here, man.
It's actually interesting because me and my wife have been talking about going whitewater rafting soon, so it's kind of interesting that you bring that up.
Now, if you do come to Michigan, you are set on kayaks. You do not need to worry about that.
There's a lot. What, you have some?
Oh yeah, yes.
You have kayaks.
We got lots of
really.
Yep. We got lots of rivers.
How many kayaks you got?
2, but we can borrow up to 4. Have 6 total.
Holy shit, Strobridge! I had no idea. We'll have to go kayaking.
I should start a kayak business.
we should go kayaking on waterfalls.
When you want to float on the water now, just
guys,
call us up.
Disclaimer, the artificial mind is not encouraging you to go kayaking on waterfalls, okay? That we're not saying that, but go have fun. You know what I mean? Like,
get wet.
I actually think what is our next? I think our next episode has to do something with nature. Where's my book?
Ooh, yeah, you better look that book up, because I don't remember what it was either.
I almost feel like, okay, yep, I got the book right here. So next episode will be... Ooh, are you ready?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oceans.
What is it? Ooh, okay. Cool.
Yep, we're doing oceans next episode, so we're going to dive deep into nature next week, and I'm actually super excited about that one. We could come up with anything, and the oceans are our best friend and our worst enemies at the same time. And there's a song that I listened to by a band called Cold. The song is called Ocean Song, and he says in the song, it's so beautiful. He says, "I will never get you back." Wait, what's he say? "I will never get you back. It's like another way." Something about the ocean, like grabbing.
And who is the guy?
The band is called Cold.
Cold, okay.
I will never get you back. It's like falling on the way. What's he say in the song? It says something in the beginning of the song where he says that the oceans are using its arms to grab you, and it's very deep. And I think I'm going to use that song for a basis of my mid-journey prompt. So make sure you join us Make sure you join us next week for that beautiful episode. I'm super excited for that. Maybe I'll even throw in some ambient ocean sounds.
Ooh, do that. We got to do that.
Yeah, we can't fall asleep. We can't fall asleep during the recording, Strobridge. I'm telling you right now.
Soothing sounds of John and Jeremy. Today on our podcast, we're going to go to the Pacific Ocean. Join us. We lost all our customers.
Yo, not for nothing. That actually may have to be a thing. You know how they have like the sleep videos? The artificial mind should do one.
I'll do that.
Yep.
I'm next to a big lake. I will do that.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Well, guys, thank you so much for checking out another episode. Make sure you go on our website, www.linktree.com/theartificialmind podcast. Make sure you check out our YouTube, The Artificial Mind Podcast. Follow us on social media. Check out our merch, which is linked on our link tree. And have a great week, guys. You got anything for him, Joe?
Enjoy your week. Like John said, John, I hope you enjoy your weekend.
I will. This is gonna be a relaxing one. This is gonna be a relaxing one. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a relaxing one. So.
All right. You enjoy, everybody.
You too.